Welcome to 20 Things You Didn't Know 5 minutes ago.
Number 1.
Did you know there's a real unicorn living in the depths of the Arctic? The narwhal, known as the unicorn of the sea, is an impressive creature that inhabits the cold waters of Greenland and Canada. Its famous horn isn't actually a horn. It's a tooth that can grow up to 3 meters long. What's even more surprising is that this tusk is full of nerve endings, allowing it to detect changes in the water, such as temperature or salinity. On top of that, scientists still don't know for sure why it exists. Some believe they use it to attract mates, others think it's used for fighting or exploring their environment. And the most mysterious part? Some narwhals can have 2 tusks, something extremely rare that seems straight out of a marine myth. A true unicorn of the ocean, but far more real than you'd imagine.
Number 2.
Would you dare to descend into a giant abyss beneath the earth? This is Gaping Gill, a spectacular cave in the Yorkshire Dales National Park in England. What's most impressive is its enormous underground chamber, one of the largest in Great Britain, astonishing in size and mystery. Public descent is only allowed twice a year, using a winch that slowly lowers adventurers into the depths. Inside, visitors experience the feeling of being in another world, surrounded by giant stalactites and echoes that seem infinite. This cave has fascinated speleologists for decades and continues to be a place where the earth reveals its most hidden secrets. An adventure underground that proves the greatest mysteries aren't always in the sky. Sometimes they're right beneath your feet. Number 3. Did you know there's a primate whose eyes are bigger than its own brain? This is the tarsier, tiny unique primates that live in the Philippines. Their enormous eyes let them see even in the darkness of night, while their neck allows them to turn their head almost 180 degrees, almost like owls. Unlike most primates, they are carnivores, feeding mainly on insects, birds, and small reptiles. Their size can be deceiving because although they look fragile, they are highly efficient nocturnal hunters. And their way of jumping between trees is so precise it looks like teleportation. A small primate that proves being tiny doesn't make you any less impressive.
Number 5.
Can you imagine your parents going to the park to find you a partner? In Shanghai, there's a place called the Marriage Market in People's Park where parents and grandparents gather on weekends to search for partners for their single children. They show up with signs containing detailed information: age, height, education, income, and even hobbies, like human resume sheets. This phenomenon blends tradition with modern culture, showing how family still plays a central role in romantic life in China. The atmosphere is noisy and full of conversations, negotiations, and marital advice, almost like a marketplace of romantic opportunities.
Number 5.
Imagine living in a world where you can change gender depending on group dynamics. The clownfish has an amazing secret. It can change from male to female, a process called sequential hermaphroditism. This happens when the dominant female disappears and then the largest male in the group transforms into the new female leader, ensuring the community keeps functioning perfectly. This change involves physical, hormonal, and behavioral adaptations. These fish have very strict hierarchies, live in anemones for protection, and their relationships are so solid that even males help care for the eggs of the new female. So now you know, in the world of clownfish, gender isn't written in genetics, but in the power of the group and everyone's survival. Number 6. Can you imagine a single bite of honey altering your mind? In Nepal, there exists the famous mad honey, a reddish dark honey. What makes it so dangerous is that it contains greyanotoxin, a natural neurotoxin that can cause dizziness, vomiting, and even hallucinations. It's collected from hives of bees that feed on certain species of rhododendron flowers, and traditionally, warriors used small doses to increase bravery and endurance. But be careful, too much can be lethal. This honey has centuries of history in local medicine and shamanic rituals, and today it still attracts tourists and adventurers willing to try it, at their own risk. A sweet temptation that can turn your world upside down in seconds. Would you dare taste it? Number 7. Can you imagine going to the bathroom and finding yourself surrounded by incredible art? Yes, it exists. It's called Pop and Roll Art Toilet, located in Budapest. This public restroom was transformed into a neo-pop art gallery by Hungarian artist Miklos Kiss, turning an everyday place into a unique visual experience. What's surprising is that every wall and detail is decorated with vibrant colors, extravagant figures, and pop elements, making using it feel like entering an interactive museum. This initiative aims to fuse art with everyday life, proving that art can appear in the most unexpected places. Number 8. Do you want to see a place where the water shines as if it were magical? This is the Blue Grotto in Capri, Italy, a sea cave famous for its dazzling blue light. This magical effect occurs because sunlight enters through an underwater opening, illuminating the water with an intense, unreal blue. Access is through a small entrance that requires visitors to lie down in a rowboat, and entry depends on sea conditions. Entrance to the grotto has an additional cost of 18 euros per person. This cave is not only a visual marvel, it also has a fascinating history. In ancient times, it was used by Emperor Tiberius as a place of retreat and leisure. Today, thousands of tourists arrive in small boats to experience this unique phenomenon and feel the magic of nature combined with history. Number 9. Did you know France is practically a living museum full of castles? France is the country with the most castles in the world, with approximately 45,000 spread across its territory. From imposing medieval fortresses to Renaissance palaces full of history and legends, these castles not only showcase architecture and art, each one hides secrets, passageways, and mysteries that surprise even historians. Many are open to the public, some converted into hotels, museums, or event locations, allowing visitors to experience life among centuries-old walls. They also appear in fairy tales, movies, and video games, inspiring imaginations worldwide. So if you love history and majesty, France is your perfect destination to explore endless castles. Number 10. Did you know there's an animal so strange it looks like a mix between a mouse and an elephant? It's the elephant shrew, Macrocelidae, a small African mammal with an elongated snout that resembles an elephant's trunk, used to smell and catch insects. Despite their curious appearance, they're fast, agile, and have impressive reflexes. Though they seem harmless, they have sharp teeth and a varied diet: insects, small invertebrates, and even fruit. Their high metabolism forces them to eat constantly to survive. Their appearance and behavior make them one of the strangest and most fascinating mammals on the planet, almost like something out of a fantasy story. So if you thought you'd seen everything in the animal kingdom, the elephant shrew shows nature always has surprises. It's time to support the channel. Leave your like, comment, and subscribe. Now, let's continue. Number 11. Can you imagine finding a frog that looks like it came straight out of a horror movie? The so-called xenomorph frog isn't real, even though it looks like it. It's a sculpture created by Chinese artist Li Changchun in 2018, combining the anatomy of a frog with the terrifying features of the xenomorph from the Alien franchise. Its elongated head, menacing posture, and hyper-realistic details make many people mistake it for a living creature. This creation plays with perception, generating wonder, fear, and confusion, and it makes people question where nature ends and art begins. The work has circulated on social media and exhibitions, leaving viewers wondering whether what they're seeing is real or fictional, and making it a viral phenomenon thanks to its extreme realism. Number 12. Did you know chewing gum can keep you from crying like a baby while cutting onions? Yes, it's true. When you chew gum, you breathe through your mouth instead of your nose, reducing the inhalation of the irritating compounds released by onions that make your eyes tear up. This simple home trick can be very effective for many people, preventing tears and burning sensations while cooking. Interestingly, this trick has been passed down through generations, and although it doesn't work the same for everyone, many chefs and cooking enthusiasts recommend it. Plus, chewing activates saliva and keeps your mouth busy, making the process easier. So next time you cut onions, grab a piece of gum and say goodbye to tears. Number 13. Get ready to meet the most elegant killer in the insect kingdom. This is the orchid mantis, a species of praying mantis capable of camouflaging itself as an orchid flower. Its body imitates petals, colors, and textures with such perfection that prey doesn't suspect a thing. This strategy makes it a master predator, trapping pollinators like butterflies and flies that approach thinking it's a flower. Its movement is so slow and delicate it looks like it's dancing among flowers, and its camouflage is so realistic that even the most attentive predators may pass it by. So if you ever thought nature was only beautiful, the orchid mantis shows beauty and danger can go hand in hand. Number 14. Did you know that in the United States you can save 2 cats with a single decision? If your cat needs a kidney transplant, you can request that the organ come from a stray cat, with the condition that you adopt it. This means you not only save your cat's life, but also give a homeless cat a second chance. This procedure combines advanced veterinary medicine with a humanitarian action, showing how science and compassion can go hand in hand. The process requires thorough exams to ensure compatibility and the health of both cats, making it an example of love and responsibility toward animals. Number 15. Did you know walking barefoot could change your health and your mood? This practice is called grounding or earthing, and it consists of electrically connecting yourself with the earth through your feet. Walking on soil, grass, or sand allows you to absorb electrons that neutralize the positive charges accumulated in your body. The benefits are surprising. It strengthens the feet and balance, reduces stress and inflammation, improves sleep, and stimulates the nervous system. Some studies even suggest this simple action can improve both physical and mental well-being, almost like a natural recharge from the earth. So now you know, being barefoot is not only comfortable, it's good for your body and mind. Number 16. Did you know dogs don't sweat like you? Unlike humans who sweat through our entire body, dogs only have sweat glands in their paw pads and nose. Their main way to cool down is by panting, which lets water in their tongue and lungs evaporate, lowering their body temperature. That's why if a dog is very hot, you shouldn't rub it or soak it all over. Instead, help it cool down with shade, water, and ventilation. This mechanism also explains why dogs can get tired faster on hot days, even without running much. So now you know that panting isn't just adorable, it's their natural air conditioning system. Number 17. Imagine being born with a look so unique it seems from another world. Amina Ependieva, an 11-year-old girl from Chechnya, was born with albinism and heterochromia, two uncommon genetic conditions. Albinism causes a lack of pigment in skin, hair, and eyes, giving her a pale, striking appearance. Heterochromia makes her eyes different colors, one blue and one brown, a trait very few people have. This combination not only makes her visually and genetically special, but it has also drawn the attention of media and people around the world for her extraordinary beauty. Sometimes nature creates true living works of art, and Amina is an impressive example. Number 18. Forget about needles. In the 1960s, doctors had a next-level method for injecting medicines. It was called the jet injector, and it worked through high speed and pressure, shooting medicine directly into the skin without a needle. This method allowed vaccines and medications to be applied quickly, reducing the risk of needle contamination and speeding up mass treatments. However, the pressure could cause bruising and pain, making it controversial, and it was eventually replaced by modern needles. Even today, this device is remembered as an impressive medical curiosity and something futuristic for its time. Number 19. Imagine a place on Earth that was born out of nothing. The youngest island on the planet exists and is still almost completely untouched. It's called Surtsey, and it appeared between 1963 and 1967 after a submarine volcanic eruption off the coast of Iceland. The incredible thing is that nobody can freely step on it. It's a protected natural laboratory. Scientists study how plants, insects, and birds colonize entirely new land without humans altering its evolution. It's like watching life emerge from zero, a spectacle of nature that only happens once every century. Number 20. Leonardo da Vinci didn't just paint the Mona Lisa, he also built robots. In 1495, Da Vinci designed a humanoid robot called the Mechanical Knight, or Automata Cavaliere. Based on his deep knowledge of anatomy and mechanics, he created a design with gears and pulleys that allowed it to sit, stand, and move its arms and head. Although it was never fully built in his time, modern studies have managed to recreate it from his sketches, showing just how advanced and visionary Da Vinci truly was. So now you know, Leonardo didn't just dream of art, he dreamed of robots centuries before they existed. If this video surprised you, wait until you see the others I've got here. They're going to blow your mind. Hit like, tell me in the comments what impacted you the most, and don't leave without watching the next video. See you there.